Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. One thing we definitely know is that Arsenal are in need of a backup goalkeeper or a goalkeeper that is going to really push Burn Leno. If Leno stays, that is. We don't even know if he's going to stay. But we need a goalkeeper. We saw the friendly the other day, Arthur Okonkwo in goal. He made a horrific blunder on his sort of first team debut in that friendly. Listen, we're not blaming him. It must be really nervy coming in for your first game. But Okonkwo was brought up into the first team more or less as the third choice goalkeeper who pushed for that second place. And, you know, I'm not going to hold that mistake that he made the other day against him. He'll get better and better and better as time goes on. And he's done brilliantly to get this far, right? But we know that we need a backup goalkeeper, a goalkeeper that's going to push Burn Leno all the way. Arsenal said to be very interested now in Sam Johnstone of West Brom. 28, a very experienced goalkeeper, very talented goalkeeper. Remember, he was in the England squad, broke into that England squad for the Euros. Very busy last year with West Brom because West Brom were relegated. I mean, two of the keepers that were in that England squad, Sam Johnstone and also Ramsdale, they both of their teams got relegated. But Sam Johnstone did really well last season, was very highly rated. Now, according to David Ornstein, he claims that West Ham, they were interested in Sam Johnstone and they put in a bid for him under £10 million, which was rejected. Apparently, just over £10 million should get the deal done. Now, Arsenal, as I said, they are desperately in need of a goalkeeper. Will they move and get this one done as soon as possible? Because, as I said, we saw the other night, without Leno there, if one of those youngsters had to step in, it might be a bit early for them to step in. We know that Runarsson, the other goalkeeper, is likely to be sent out on loan. So Arsenal need a keeper, and they need a keeper. For how we've got ourselves into this position when we had Emi Martinez, you know, even last season, you know, we had a decent backup goalkeeper in Matt Ryan. And then now we're kind of scraping around for a goalkeeper. I don't know. Arsenal, innit? Very Arsenal. Neto's another goalkeeper that they're looking at. Neto, of course, of Barcelona, very good goalkeeper, very talented goalkeeper, the Brazilian. Since his transfer to Barcelona, he's hardly played. Now, Barcelona, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, they're having to cut their wage bill because in La Liga, they sort of have like a salary cap, and their wages are through the roof, Barcelona. Absolutely incredible. They've apparently put Neto on the transfer list. His reported fees are around about, 15 million. Probably could get him for a lot less than that as well. But he wouldn't be an English keeper. He wouldn't be a homegrown keeper, which we've been hearing Arsenal would like to get. But Neto is also another option for Arsenal. Again, a keeper is very good, very good with the ball at his feet as well, which is what Arsenal seem to like nowadays with the way we play. So could Arsenal make a move for Neto? As I said, lots of financial trouble at the moment for Barcelona. We saw yesterday at Barcelona that, you know, Messi, who's going to sign a new contract, is having to take a 50% wage cut. That tells you how dire their position is, as is a lot of the other clubs in La Liga. Another club in big financial trouble at the moment is Real Madrid. And Real Madrid are going to have to, again, have a big cut of salaries. They're way over their salary cuts. And it means, according to a lot of reports, that the deal for Martin Ødegaard could be back on. We know that, you know, a couple of weeks ago, he sent a message to all the Arsenal fans saying, listen, thank you very much. I enjoyed my time at Arsenal, but I can officially say that I've now returned back to Real Madrid. But has he? He has returned back there. He is training and everything. But will he stay at Real Madrid? They're reported to have to reduce their salary cap by about 150 million pounds. Jeez. They got some massive earners on their books. Guys like Eden Hazard, Bale. These guys they really want to get rid of, but they're finding it very difficult to offload guys like Bale, who, you know, he's kind of running his contract down. There's Isco as well, who Arsenal have been linked to. And there's a lot of talk that Odegaard could be one of those players that they'd be willing to let go, get some money in and get him off the wage bill. As I said, they've got a massive 35-man squad they have at Real Madrid. 35-man squad, all of them on big money. Dani Ceballos is another one that they're desperately trying to get rid of. So this deal could be back on. They may, you know, even though we're hearing that Ancelotti has been quite happy with Odegaard and does see Odegaard as part of his future plans, but they've got a lot of players in that midfield area and they may let Odegaard go. So we're going to have to watch this space on this one. Odegaard is Mikel Arteta's preferred target for that position. Odegaard, we know, came in and for 6 months, I thought, did really, really well. He suffered an injury in there that set him back, but he did really, really well in that position. You can see he's creative. You can see he's dynamic. He's already played at Arsenal now. He knows what to do. He knows the surroundings. And I think it would be a great signing if we could get hold of him. But it's ifs, you know, a lot of ifs at the moment. But let's watch this space carefully because Real Madrid are going to have to trim that wage bill right down. And as I said, some of those big earners that they want to get rid of are going to be very, very difficult for them to shift. And what about Joe Willock? Is he staying? Is he going? Is he? I spoke about it yesterday, how Mikel Arteta, you know, in his statement said, listen, Joe Willock's an Arsenal player. He's here now. He's an important part of the team, you know, basically saying that they're looking to keep him. But then we're hearing, you know, reports again today linking him with a move to Newcastle, with Newcastle taking him on a season-long loan. I don't see the sense in that. We're short of midfielders right now. And if the kid's gone out and he's done it elsewhere, and I know I've said this before, why would we be sending him out on another loan? What, to prove himself? You know what I mean? He's already proved himself. A loan for me would be ridiculous. I mean, if we're going to sell him, sell him. I don't want us to sell him. I want us to keep him because I think that, you know, we always know we've had a talent there and now he's gone out and proved that he's a talent. All the talk is that he would like to stay at Arsenal and, you know, build his career at Arsenal. Listen, he's come through the ranks of Haaland. He wants to stay at Arsenal. Why would we want to send him out on a season-long loan to an opposition club? It don't make no sense to me. It really doesn't. So, again, it's ifs again, because as I said, Mikel Arteta came out and literally the other day he said, you know, listen, we're looking to keep him. But these rumors are still flying around today from a lot of different sources where Newcastle said to be, you know, quite confident that they can get him on some sort of loan deal. And I don't know, some of the transfer dealings, mate, let me reserve it right now because I think it hasn't gone through yet. It hasn't gone through yet. But if it did go through, you know, Saliba loan, this loan, these things are not making sense to me. But let's see how that turns out. And of course, Arsenal on the verge of making the signing. Could be announced today. At the time of doing this show, it hasn't been announced yet. Sambi Lakonga, it's done. He's signed. He's done the pictures. It's all ready to go. And this one's going to get announced definitely before the game at the weekend against Rangers. We've also got a new shirt dropping soon as well. So there's all those sort of things to take into account. Not that I'm not saying that, you know, Lakonga's going to sell thousands of shirts, but, you know, good news stories do help to shift shirts. But expect this one to be announced. If, you know, as I said, could be today, tomorrow, but it will be announced. Sambi Lakonga is joining Arsenal. Deal said to be worth around about £17 million, and he will become an Arsenal player. And I'm excited to see him play. word out there is that he's a very, very talented player who's going to get better and better and better. And that's what we need right now at Arsenal. This team needs refreshing. We want to see some new faces around the place for sure. So looking forward to see him play. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget you can check out AFTV News Daily tonight. If Lakonga has signed, you can get more information on that. You can find out everything around Arsenal. And looking forward to the friendly at the weekend when Arsenal take on Rangers. We're going to be doing a watch along to that. So keep your eyes peeled for all the details around that watch along against Rangers. I would have loved to have gone to that game against Rangers. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.